Keep it early on a touchdown. Now she done dead man. Comes out that they never know. I see the couple now, no problem. Until we call our body back. Whoa, let's go. I'm sorry, no way. Get my way. Till the end. She's out. Baby, for the danger. Tired you, so baby. Oh, give me more danger. Keep your eyes so dark.
I can't believe our luck at finding a water intake plant.
It's so good just to have a long soak.
I feel brand new.
You better not be peeking, Leon.
Who would even want to anyway?
Sir Uncle, can I wash your back?
Sure.
You have a very small back.
I guess so. Compare it to you.
Do you think Miss Rebecca was able to find her way home?
What? Yeah. Hopefully we've seen the last of that one.
But we were just becoming friends. Why do you say that?
I'm not sure you want a person like that for a friend. I think I know trouble when I see it.
Oh.
The Ortonathes are Neredum's latest cutting-edge weapon. You're operating the ultimate in C-type frames, you understand? The best. And still you were defeated and allowed ISIS to escape. The engineers are perplexed, as am I. They assured me there are no faults in the machinery, so what is the problem? Rebecca? I can't understand unless you tell me. I can wait all day.
It's not Rebecca's fault we lost. ISIS is...
Too much for the three of you to handle? You want to be dropped from the Sobek project? Because I can accommodate that.
No, it's just...
I take full responsibility. I was the commanding officer.
Okay, fine. Protect each other. I find that really quite touching. But I'm not interested in making any of you scapegoats. What I want is less excuses and more results. All right, Raleigh, give me your analysis of the situation.
Based on the initial data, we're dealing with an ISIS which has changed. The battle program has been awakened to only 30% now. If even that much.
Now you're telling me you lost against an inferior frame?
No. ISIS's abilities were superior to our power in every way. The simulation showed 0% chance of losing in a 2-on-1 scenario. It's manned by an amateur frame runner, but ISIS was completely unpredictable out there. In fact, I would like to corroborate the commanding officer's allegation. There's more to this. ISIS had an intelligence entirely of its own or is borrowing it from James Lynx. I can think of no other way to explain it. And if Rebecca says it's alive, then I have no reason to doubt her, sir.
Then you believe Rebecca's story?
While she was held prisoner, I think she was in a position to observe ISIS.
Yes?
Raleigh!
Axel, Raleigh, you are both dismissed for the time being. I would like a word in private with your commander.
But wait!
Don't disobey. Now go!
Yes, sir. Come on, Raleigh! Why do you do that?
Because we tell the whole truth. Those are Father's orders.
And what about us? We should all stick together.
Don't you lose yourself in the part. I'm indebted to him, but not to you, brother.
You stupid!
What's your point?
Shut up, Raleigh! Admit you're no better than we are, or I'll kick your ass!
Rebecca, let's talk about this business of you being a prisoner to the Earthers, shall we?
I didn't betray.
And yet somehow you managed to get away from them? Are you telling me that these Earthers simply let you go?
Yes, I don't know. It was this James Lynx. He wasn't the way I expected an Earther to be. Neither he nor ISIS had any animosity toward me. They were kind, even after what I'd done. He wants his wife. What about... Where is Dr. Lynx these days?
Nokatessa, why do you care so much about what the Earther wants anyway?
Because...
It's a lie. What you're seeing is an illusion. An illusion called hope. Somewhere in your heart you want to believe in this family, and you wish that you were a part of it. But if you persist in chasing rainbows, Rebecca, you will be crushed. Don't you see it? Hope is what made Mars miserable. We must break free of that false dream. If kindness is their family bond, then our heartlessness will serve to destroy them all. Understand?
Family bond. Heartlessness.
You're going down!
Status report.
An unknown craft with no identification code is rapidly approaching.
If they ignore the warning, they'll face the consequences.
They've blocked our visuals. We can't ambush.
Settle up! I don't want any lip.
Wasn't going to.
Intruder alert! The unknown craft is trying to penetrate gate number 13.
What the hell is that?
Colonel Norman. That's an expensive joke. We didn't need it.
Norman? Then this is Anubis.
You mean the one recovered from Earth in the Interior War?
Did you miss me, Napth? I sure as heck don't miss you. That's all right. But I brought you the Anubis data as requested. So, I think thank yous are in order about now.
You didn't show up for the parade of triumphant returns. I hear General Rutger is taking you off his A-list.
What do I care what Rutger does? I was never under that old man's jurisdiction to begin with. You know, when you're in the cockpit for a long time, you get to missing the simple pleasures. But I guess the coffee's just for smelling and not drinking. Once again, expectation and delivery missed the mark. But I'm used to disappointment these days. After the JT recovery failed and Viola was killed, what next? No point in hoping anything could turn out no matter what the odds. I've learned the truth of useless causes and I'm done with them. The future of Mars is no longer my priority. But Anubis is a gem. Proof positive that there is magic, as you say. That Metatron is a magic powerhouse. You showed me that, Napth.
And this is the gratitude you repay me with?
Nothing personal. I won't back the General. Well then, I'm using Anubis in the Amman plan, and I'm really pressed for time. We're entering the Army surveillance blind spot about now. I suggest we run the orbital frame gauntlet, Mr. Pleminger.
Mock battle? Okay. It will do. Rebecca, you will be the opponent.
Yes, sir.
Take it easy out there, little girl.
You do the same.
You know Silky's functions?
Yes.
Don't hold back.
But, sir.
Put Anubis' functionalities to the full test. Think of it as ISIS.
Sir.
Take note of even the smallest movement.
Yes, sir.
That's one amazing orbital frame. I've never seen anything like it.
The designer was the Colonel's father. He was also the father of orbital frame technology.
That was Riko Harimans?
He died under mysterious circumstances during its development.
The professor was a brilliant mind. The Colonel is very attached to Anubis.
About that large generator, sir. Is it for vector traps?
Keep a sharp eye on it.
A person that commands that much power must feel like a god.
Let's just see what kind of god you are, Norman.
Hey, what's with that LAV over there? Well, from Army. What's the Buffer Army doing here? As of now, the UN Earth Army is seizing control of Dymo Station. Any resistance will be seen as insurrection and will be punished with force. Why is UN Earth taking charge? What now?
You have Selkas, huh? Well, that's nothing to be ashamed of. Nice firepower, but you're second class.
Colonel, I didn't come to talk.
Sure thing, little girl. How old are you?
15, if it matters.
So was the boy who took Jet Team, mind you. What's got you so hot to fight?
I fight for Mars. It's the only thing worth fighting for. I got the strength to do it from my father.
Go ahead and wallow in the power. You'll make all the same mistakes. Nothing here changes.
You're saying that I'm wrong?
What do you care what I say anyway? Move!
He's fast.
She's still with me.
We've lost camera number 2, sir. Signal has been interrupted. We've also lost cameras 1 and 3 on the Selkis.
She's got him!
That vector trap is quite impressive. Now the size of the generator makes sense.
Sir, we've lost the signal on the Anubis.
I'll never transform in time!
That's right. Too late.
He shouldn't be pulling the spear in a mock battle!
He managed to disappear with a vector trap. That's one fine fuselage.
But Rebecca...
I guess it's my turn to wallow in the power.
Rebecca!
Something wrong, Colonel? You stopped.
Someone is in the way. I'm suspending the battle. Farewell, Nap.
Mr. Plemminger, sir, we just received word that Deimos Station has been overtaken by the UN Buffram Space Army.
What?
I've never seen those before.
A lot of visitors today. Return to the center immediately, Rebecca.
I'm going to Nokotesu.
Rebecca, wait!
The Earth Army is too close for Selkis to make a safe return at this point.
Yes, that is fine. She's made up her mind.
Why does Mars have to smell? Tell me just that much. Why does Mars reek? I mean, it's ridiculous that this place should have to smell so nasty, you know what I mean? Like a sewer.
I want to know what business the WDSO has here.
Wired is currently conducting an investigation of the anterior incident. We're flushing filthy rats from the gutter, so to speak. And another matter. John Carter?
He means James Links, sir.
Wanted for the murder of inspectors, destruction of an orbital elevator, destruction of both ground and central stations, destruction of satellites, and that's not to mention Defense Unit number 28. Adding in all the small charges, there are 300 altogether. He and his wretched family are looking at 2,481 years of penal servitude. I know that he's escaped Mars. I know it.
Very interesting. But what does it have to do with us?
Don't play games with me. I'm not stupid. I didn't get to be chief inspector for nothing. You filthy Martians better wise up that we're on to you. That orbital frame was manufactured here and we know it. Admit it! Oh, my goodness, that's very... Let go of me. What are you made of? You're just like that mechanical nightmare, aren't you? Disgusting. The next time we meet, I won't hold back. And don't you forget it. Jeez.
I won't.
Chief Inspector, do you suppose there's any credence to the rumor that he and Rutger of Basilia are conspiring together?
We know there's no mistake that orbital frames are made by Neradon, but that's not enough reason to destroy them. No, there's a possibility we've not considered. Cahoots with the Buffram army. Just imagine it. The whole army deployed, and yet you're at the reins? I fully intend to bring all of Mars to its knees, Samije. Ooh, the death of James Links and all his Martian filth. It's the only thing that will make this any better for me.
But we are friends.
Mars people and Earth people have nothing to do with it. If you think that, then there's just no hope.
Why does it irritate me so much to remember them? Are you Rachel Lynx?
Yes.
Why did you marry an Earther?
What do you mean? James?
There's no possible way Mars and Earth can ever understand each other.
Oh, but that's not really true. I know it isn't.
It's just an illusion! Between Earth and Mars, there's only winning or losing. Are you too blind to realize we're at war?
I loved him. And love is not something you can just call black or white. Relationships are much more complicated than just picking sides. Don't you know that?
That's just rationalizing to get away from the truth.
The truth is that nothing is easy. With all the things we must endure in our lifetime, this is what makes us all so much stronger. And it was James who taught me all of that.
Don't you talk to me like I don't know what I'm saying here! Ugh.
You can't live your life only halfway. And each time you make something black and white, you cut it in two.
Now I get it. Now I know why I get irritated when I think of you.
What do you mean by that?
Why bother to explain? You aren't one of us anymore. You think I don't know what I know? There's nothing more important than fighting for Mars, and you won't change my mind, so don't waste your time!
You saw him? You mean you've seen James?
Yeah, that's right. They came all this way to Mars thinking they were going to save you from us. But that's never going to happen. I killed them with my own hands. It's a lie now, but soon it will be a reality.
Sir Uncle, I'm so sleepy.
What?
Even artificial intelligence needs a rest.
That's interesting. I wonder if Dolores dreams.
Oh, Sir Uncle, I like it when you do that.
Guess so. Dreams about a family. Yeah. I know that's what I dream about. Huh? What? Hey, what gives?
I can't believe it. We lost power.
No! The Shiria's so close we can't get stuck.
Great, Dad. If the battery goes out, we'll eventually deplete the oxygen supply in here.
So this is my fault?
Hello? Hello? Hey?
Hey, how you doing, Noelle?
Nikolai!
Who is this fruitcake?
What could they be talking